Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus, this is going to be your new moon, solar eclipse, new moon in Cancer. It's our first new moon in Cancer. We're having 2 this year, which is pretty phenomenal. And summer solstice reading all rolled in one. There's a lot of information out there about those astrological events, and I'm going to keep this introduction pretty short and sweet. So I'm going to read from my Astro Moon Diary. They've got a really nice little write-up about, about this season. So it says, this next generation is initiated and nurtured by the waters of the mother. Earth marries heaven, and as the triumphant sun of the summer solstice draws the waters within the body of nature to their height. The green world is a fountain of water which in the heart of the summer sun pumps out gallons of the stuff by transpiration. The fountain of life brings to birth the juicy fruit and seed which carry information from the past into the potential of the future. How beautiful is that? All right, Taurus, let's jump into this reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, really any placement you might have. And we're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and our ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear. Messages that we need to hear for Taurus. Okay, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, Justice, Ace of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, okay, and 2 of Swords. All right, your overall energy, Taurus, for this reading is the 6 of Pentacles. This is interesting energy because this is about balance. It's about the need for balance. It's about charity. It's about an equal give and take. 6 is the number of Venus, which also rules your sign. So it's an interesting energy because it's about making sure that you're in a relationship, whatever that relationship might be, a love relationship, a job, a friendship, a family situation, where there's equality, okay? And Venus rules both love and money, okay? So that's energy, that's resources, that's money, that's love, that's time. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles is Moon in Taurus, and this is your energy. The Moon in Taurus, you are the sign of I need, getting your basic needs met, the press of the everyday. Taurus is about love and about earthly pleasure. So are you enjoying those things enough? The 6 of Pentacles in reverse takes me back to the 5 of Pentacles, which indicates there might be some feeling of isolation or lack or scarcity. Okay, so that sense of like desperation. So if you're working with law of attraction, it's really important that you pay attention to that and see, okay, where are you? Is your energy aligned with receiving, or is it aligned with not having? Okay, and that's something that's very, very hard. A lot of people, there's a lot of stuff to listen to. I know a lot of people like Abraham Hicks for law of attraction information, especially if you're kind of struggling at this time. All right, so the 6 of Pentacles, Moon in Taurus. Again, Moon energy is about, not being very clear, okay, about something, about love or money, and then also, taking a look at what love means to you, how you learn to love, or your relationship with money. And that might go back to your parents even, what does it mean to love, and what does it mean to give and receive that? Okay, and the same for money. Now, you guys are showing up as the 8 of Pentacles. This is Sun in Virgo, but it can represent any earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 8 of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that there's something that you don't find rewarding anymore, or you're not paying enough attention to the details, or you don't want to do the time. But, when you don't want to do the time with something, you know, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, or whether it's like a new skill or hobby or education, it's because there's something in it that's blocking you, something in it that doesn't resonate with you. And so it's really important to make sure that you're doing something that you feel like is rewarding. So it not only is rewarding for you, but it's rewarding for your group, your tribe, okay, the community as a whole. Now, what's blocking you is justice. This is Libra energy. So much Venusian energy in this reading so far, Taurus. Libra is the sign of the scales. Venus, it's love, it's money. There's a lack of balance. Now, we see that here with the Six of Pentacles and with the Libra card as your block. Something you're not seeing objectively, something that you're not trusting, or something that you feel like is really out of balance. This could be your energy system. So if you guys do acupuncture or you do Reiki, it's really important that that you keep up with those treatments at this time, because you might be overcompensating somewhere. All right, which can lead to this can lead to a lot of issues. For others of you, it's a situation, it's a relationship that just isn't balanced. You might be working too much and not receiving enough. Okay, or you might be putting too much into a relationship and overgiving and not receiving the energy, the time, the love, the money, the resources that you need. For some of you, this could be a court case, okay, that's pending, or that you feel like wasn't that fair. Now, the intentions that you need to set, we have the Ace of Swords. I love this because the Ace of Swords for me is about balance. It's about alignment. That sword standing straight up, representing, the crown and the soul star chakra, the information that's coming in, that's coming through your chakras and aligning you all the way down through your root or your base chakra into that earth star. So really making sure that you're aligned to receive the messages that you're meant to at this time. So in the introduction, I may have mentioned that, we're also entered in Mercury retrograde, which fell on the fixed star of Sirius, which means we're getting downloads, Sirian energy, okay, which is upgrading the crystalline grid of the earth, and also we're getting enhanced psychic abilities, healing properties, just general upgrades. Okay, so the Ace of Swords in reverse is telling me it's really important that you find this balance, Taurus, that you find this center, okay, because it's affecting you. Now, what you need to know is the Four of Pentacles. This is Sun in Capricorn, although it can really be any earth energy. The Four of Pentacles is the need to let go of something, the need to give. So it's interesting. You have the Six of Pentacles and you have the Four of Pentacles. Both of these cards are telling me, Taurus, that you're holding on to something too tightly. Now, it could be money. It's this idea that you need to invest, or you need to give a little to get a lot. Okay? And for some of you, it's not about money. It could be love, but it could also be energy. Like, what are you holding on to that isn't serving you any longer? It can also be, this person, she's really contemplating and she's really focused on the 3D. Some of you might need to really focus more on the spiritual side of things. You might be really focused on getting your needs met, your basic needs met, food, clothing, housing, pay the bills. Okay, all of that's completely understandable. But take a look and see if that has completely consumed you, and is that something that's out of balance for you? Do you need to focus more on your spiritual side? Now, what's coming to you, your energy, is the Two of Swords. This is Moon in Libra. So you get two moon cards and you get a lot of Venusian energy here. I mean, this is all about Venus. Remember, Venus is in retrograde until the 25th. It's going direct then, so this might really bring you some clarity. But this is about being at a crossroads. This is about taking time out. This is somebody who has two Ace of Swords, and they have these two warring ideas or factions. Some of you are trying to make a decision about where to go, what you know, what you see, what you do, and that can be people, that can be jobs, that can be situations, that can be your course of action. But there's this need for this analysis and to really sit with things until you gain clarity. Okay, so lots of moon work showing up. You guys might also, Capricorn got some similar cards and similar messages coming through. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, that might be an interesting reading for you. I'm also going to recommend that you go ahead and check out your Mercury and retrograde readings, your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And you can also just check what your Mercury sign is if you know that. All right, let's go ahead and pull some energy oracle cards for you. Door to personal healing and happiness. I love that. 34 breaks down to 7. 7 is a card of spirituality. Okay, it's the card of spirituality. So some of you guys, this is what, you know, you do need some healing to take place. And I just immediately got, Spirit told me there's this peace, right, that's going to come from focusing less on the 3D, focusing less on the material and more on the spiritual is going to be a huge gift for you. Because I feel like there's Taurus, there's alignment that's coming to you. You guys are getting important upgrades right now. And so Spirit really wants you to be an open vessel for that. Adjacent possibilities, 24, you get another 6. So we have 2 6s coming out. 66 is a master number about unconditional love. But it's also, for me, it's the number of Venus. Right? All of this Venusian energy. Please check out your, I did Venus and retrograde readings as well, but see what that means individually. Now, remember, Venus retrograde is bringing back past loves. Could be soulmates. It could be partners, from this lifetime. And it's important to check and see if they're coming back to rekindle or trusting your intuition about whether or not they're coming back for healing and closure. All right, first chakra, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is here to protect us. What I love here is so far we have 6, we have 24 breaking down to 6, 34, 7, 35, 8, 6, 7, 8. All right, you're on the right path. Make sure that you take each step and you enjoy the process, right? The adjacent possibilities is just sort of letting me know here that Taurus, no matter which way the cookie crumbles, there's some fated stops on your journey, okay? And that this is one of them. The first chakra, again, attending to that base chakra, your sense of belonging, your sense of survival, and also getting to, the root of the issue here. What is it? What is it that needs, what block, what is out of balance here? And it may be your root chakra. Now, Goddess of the Moon comes out. This is number 7. So you have 2 number 7s coming out, 52 and 34, 77. Path of the spiritual, the mystic, the yogi, surrendering to spirit, focusing less on the material, Taurus, because that's not going to get you where you want to go. Okay, and that might be what's out of or misaligned at this time. Goddess of the Moon. Again, this moon energy, I'm telling you, Capricorn got a lot of moon energy coming out as well. Working with the moon, setting intentions, trusting your intuition. Okay, and then also, the downloads that we're getting to our psychic abilities from that Sirian energy with Mercury in retrograde. So... yeah, I love this. Seer, see beyond the current situation. Yeah, so using your intuition, psychic abilities. Oh, Taurus, some of you guys are really, really getting these upgrades to your psychic abilities. And for others of you, it's just asking you to pay particular attention to the messages in this reading. Wow, and Capricorn also got this card. So there's... and I did shuffle these cards in between readings. Grow within your current situation. That's wisdom. That's using your life experience. That's also consulting somebody, whether that's through prayer and meditation, consulting spirit, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, but somebody who has more experience and maybe more know-how than you, especially when you're looking for guidance. All right. And there's a bit of humility in that, but it's also asking you to trust trust also your experiences, the wisdom, your inner wisdom. And how do you do that? How do you quiet the noise? Well, that's through prayer and that's through meditation as well. Okay. Okay, telepathy. Some of you might be at a distance from a partner and you guys are no longer communicating with words, but you're using telepathy. Nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. Some of you might also be checking out the Schumann's resonances or might find that interesting. And then again, I'm just getting, wow, Taurus, like lots of upgrades to your abilities here. And you know, that happens during retrograde, especially when we're in eclipse season. You know, everything that's going on, I'm not surprised. Homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, and settled. So there's that foundation I'm picking up. Some of you guys are realizing 44, this is a master number. Let me just get my notes on that. It's not a number that actually has come out a lot for us, but number 44 is about the material world. It's about grounding, building through perseverance, and focusing on the task at hand. Wow. So some of you guys are also realizing, you might be realizing that you are part of a collective that you didn't know before. And the homeland is, you know, it could be some of you guys are coming into this information that you're a starseed and figuring out who your collective is. All right. All right, and then you guys get dreams. Yeah, lots of stuff going on here, Taurus. Vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teaching. So wow, you guys, Taurus, you guys are getting massive upgrades to your abilities. Telepathy, messages through the dreams, seer. You guys might be psychics and other readers who are listening to this message. And just remember that there's this healing that's taking place. You're manifesting with the moon. It's fine. But, you know, some of you want to take your abilities in a new direction because you're coming into this realization of your true powers here. So, Taurus. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull a mystical shaman oracle for you guys. Okay, you guys get the Jaguar. 28 breaks down to a 10. This is a completion of a cycle. Some of you guys might be also coming into the information of, you know, who your spirit guides are. Okay, you might be being visited in your dreams or in your meditations. And for some of you, this animal spirit, the Jaguar, has particular significance to you. All right, so number 28 is the Jaguar is a protector of all life in the Amazon. And in times of fear, she brings courage and certainty. Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest. Fearless and at ease, Jaguar knows the ways beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, night and day. Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine, to push your limits and your boundaries. That's this Eight of Pentacles energy. She's delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown. To venture into the mystery and the dark places you have been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your Jaguar instinct will serve you very well. Some of you guys are definitely doing shamanic journeying. You might be doing soul retrieval. And I feel like you might get a little freaked out at first. But Spirit wants you to know that you're perfectly sane and that you're perfectly protected and you have everything you need to roll with this situation to make something absolutely beautiful and powerful out of it. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support, and I hope you have an absolutely magical, beautiful day.